uplink, the satellite uplink. Hello, everybody. Okay. Okay, the contract agreement came through at the last minute, and I'm here. Maureen was always going to be here, but you got to pipe up yourself there. But yeah, so we're here for the final meet of the year. Like I've been saying, you know, the contract came through and everything's going to work out. Going to start the meet here. It's the 200 medley relay. Lane 2, Holly Burns is in the pool. Lane 3, Katie Balster. Lane 4, Davis Pishoff. And lane 5, Caleb Burke. Backstroke, and they're off.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
I don't think I'm connected, Mike.
Yep. Oh, there you go. Maybe that's you. Okay. Yeah, I can. No, I can't hear you now, but I can hear this. I couldn't hear it before. No, I can't hear you. Okay.
No, not yet.
I'm fine. Yeah. Okay, coming into the pool here in lane 4. That's Sean Haley. We're sitting right next to his parents over here. He's looking good out there. He's coming into his own, as his mom said. And right next to him, we have Connor Willardson. And in the pool for the girls, and lane 3, we have Natalie Buffard.
Yep, and lane 2 is Deirdre Belger.
Lane 2 is Deirdre Belger, both doing the breaststroke. Okay, you don't have to step out. Go. Okay. I'm dead. Okay, here we go. Aditya Dutta, lane 4. Lane 5, we have Declan Hanscom. Lane 3 for the girls is Anna Scalara of the Swimming Scalara Sisters. And lane 2 is Juliana Lucas. Yep, that's Juliana. Yep. Okay, finishing up here, we have Tyler Fallon, signature swim for this year. Very nice turn. In lane 5, hailing out of Madrid, Spain, Pablo Calvo de la Fuentes. Lane 3 for the girls. Coming in for the win here with the girls is Olivia Scalara of the Swimming Scalara Sisters. And in lane 2, that is Mia Carboni. She's moving. Go Mia. Nothing. Yeah, and by the way, everybody should know out there that this is the Ashland meet, so we're all a little amped up today. Coming up here, 200 free. You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, we have Olivia Wade in lane 1, Ishi Karana, lane 2, Alyssa Fisher, lane 3, Tyler Holbrow, lane 4, Kevin Gu, lane 5, and in lane 6, Ryan DeLeva. 200 free, 4 lengths of the pool. No, 8 lengths of the pool. 8 lengths of the pool. Something good just happened. Oh, okay. We're having a couple of technical. I guess, you know, Mike.
We had a little of this last week, too.
We did, yeah.
I mean, on Monday,
Yeah, we had worse than this, yeah. I don't know, the conditions around here are just really subpar. Okay, Olivia Wade, lane 1, Ishi Karana, lane 2, Alyssa Fisher, lane 3, Tyler Holbrow, lane 4, Kevin Gu, lane 5, and Ryan DeLeva, lane 6. It's a shootout there amongst the boys between Tyler Holbrow and Kevin Gu. I guess that's the old and the new, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Lane 1, Olivia Wade's looking good out here. Ishi Karana, lane 2. And Alyssa Fisher, lane 3. Yeah, it's a shootout here. Kevin Gu. He got him on the turn so far. Fun to watch is right.
And Alyssa's right there.
Alyssa's right there with him. I think as a swimmer, you really want to be swimming next to the people that are moving. In lane 6, Ryan DeLeva is looking good. Ishi Karana, lane 2, excellent. And Olivia Wade's keeping moving. You know, oh, here we go. Kevin's lengthening out a little bit here on Tyler. It's gonna come down to the wire here. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm not sure what lap we're on. I always wait for the one more. I guess one more. I always wait for the timers to come down, to lean down. Yep. It's Kevin Gu, lane 5. Yeah, now we Okay, good. It's very loud in here. Yeah, Tyler's making a kick. That's good there. Oh. Here you go. Oh, he tipped them off right at the end.
Well, you know, that's an awesome way to have your last high school swimming to finish like that.
Yeah, like that. It's a great thing to remember. Yep. Put that in your memory book.
And Alyssa was fabulous too. Not just Kevin Gill.
You know, it's super loud here.
Hang on, working on it.
Okay, good. We got the best technologists around here. Olivia's about to finish. Yep.
She has not given up. She just kicked that whole 50 yards.
She has not given up. Awesome. Okay, here we go. You got the clock on? Time, this is 200 IM. Deirdre Belger, lane 1. Katie Bolster, lane 2. Sophia Luce, lane 3. Blake Briner, lane 4. And Tyler Fallon, lane 5.
Okay, how's this?
Yeah, it's good. Wait, can you hear me? Wait, say, talk.
I can, yeah, but can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
A little low. Okay. No. I can't hear her.
I can hear him now.
That's the most important thing. Okay.
Very excited to have the handheld mic.
Yeah, you like that. You look a little like who's the guy from Monday Night Football? I can't think of his name. Oh yeah. Okay, as we said, 200 IM, Deirdre Belger, lane 1, Katie Bolster, lane 2, Sophia Luce, lane 3, Blake Briner, lane 4. What? Too loud for me. Who's in lane 5? I think that's Tyler on. Nothing. I can't hear her. Yep. But give me a picture, Maureen. Yep. We got Tyler Fallon and Blake Briner, lane 4 and 5. Tyler Fallon's in the last lane there. This is Sophia Luce, lane 3. Blake is making a showing out there. And this is Katie Bolster, lane 2. And Deirdre Belger, lane 1. Okay, it's on to the breaststroke. After this, you got 3 breaststrokers in the water right now. Sophia Luce, lane 3. Blake Briner, lengthening out his stride in that breaststroke. You can really make it happen. So it can be a fast stroke.
It really can be.
Yep.
It's like Deirdre and Katie were neck and neck at the wall.
Yes.
And then this happens to be one of Deirdre's strongest strokes.
Absolutely. Lane, okay. That's some good okay. And that is Blake Briner, lane 4. Tyler Fallon, lane 5. The girls are just starting the, yep, here we go. You got to dig in this last lap here. Come on. That's Sophia Luce, lane 3. Deirdre Belger, lane 1. You know, you could say, coming in here, Katie Balster, lane 2.
Yes, I'm trying.
Yes, he's getting it. We're going to get it.
What microphone broke?
50 free coming up here. Charlotte Dowd, lane 1. Anna Scalara of the Swimming Scalara Sisters, lane 2. Lane 3, Olivia Scalara of the Swimming Scalara Sisters, lane 3. Sean Haley, lane 2. I'm sorry, lane 4. And Aditya Dutta, lane 5. Connor Willatson, lane 6. As I said, we're sitting adjacent to Sean Haley's parents. And looking on, we have other members of the crowd here. We don't have a big crowd here down here tonight. Yeah, I guess it's the weather maybe. There's the snow coming, right? Yep. Charlotte Dowd, lane 1. Anna Scalara, lane 2. Anna Scalara, lane 3. Sean Haley, lane 4. Aditya Dutta, lane 5. Connor Willatson, lane 6. Yeah, they don't pay me to listen. They may pay me to talk. Oh, Anna Scalara is lane 2. Olivia looks good out there. Whoa! Nice. Nice. Scalara Sisters, yeah. Very nice job, Charlotte. You know, even though Ashland isn't here, it still has the essence of an Ashland meet. So I don't know if our dive associate is going to be here, because it is the dive time. Oh wait, we have another heat. We have another heat. Sorry about that. I'm rushing it. Lane 3, Maggie McCarthy. Lane 4, hailing out of Madrid, España, Pablo Calvo de la Fuente, who will be swimming, I guess, in Maine next year. And Declan Hanscom. To put any pressure on Apollo. You know, he's shown a lot of promise this season.
This is his first time ever on a swim team.
I know. I can't get over it. I can hear you this way.
Pull the mic closer. Yeah, move back. You move. Try and pull back closer. On your face.
The boom mic on your face.
How's that?
Something's not right. Okay. As we said, Maggie McCarthy, lane 3. It would be great to see a great showing out of Maggie. Maggie's had a good year.
She has.
And I really think that if she does some damage here today, she's putting herself in a good position. Pablo Calvo de la Fuente and Declan Hanscom, lane 5. It's 50 free, 2 lanes to the pool. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you get next to a fast person, you want to go fast. Yep. The turns make a difference, yep. Yep. Nice finish there. Yeah. Okay, Maggie. Good job. Okay, so we're gonna take. I guess we can stay on the air. Take a break. We got to take a break. Uh, they're calling us out to the booth to the producers. Okay, we'll talk to you in a minute. Bye.
Lee, if we could also say that as part of the, the team, $100 for, it's going to be donated to the. Like they had everybody gave money for the Christmas gift, and that was what was left over. Yeah, I don't know if that was a good time.
The microphone again for me? Is that good? That one's good.
This one.
Yeah, yours is fine. That one's still not doing it. Something on my end. There's something inside my camera. It has nothing to do with the wires. It's inside the camera.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only thing I can do is put the handheld between the two of you. You can wear the headsets, but put the handheld between the two of you, like go back and forth,
Okay, we could do that.
because that's the only way I can hear you both.
It doesn't make a difference to me. You
So,
can take it.
take that. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Okay.
I don't know why this is
That-
doing. I don't know why it's doing this to me.
Technical issues here. Oh, no, really? Yeah.
Know that handheld microphone?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Oh, hold on a second. I can hear you better.
Yeah, well, if I shout, everyone can hear me. It's just not going into the camera. Well, that was some race. That was exciting. Unfortunately, my mic was broken, but I was like, whoa, Tyler, what a way to end your thing. No, we're trying to fix it. It's not working.
My mic for you.
Yeah.
I dropped 4 from Monday.
Yeah, that's awesome. But I wasn't sure. Like, I got a good time for my phone, but awesome.
Yeah. All right, her
Good
swim.
job.
I don't know what happened.
Your
Something
swimming.
internal.
Oh my gosh, I did get a
These
breaststroke.
these
And
bikes
I
are
got you
powered,
on
so it has
freestyle.
something called
Yeah.
phantom power.
Unbelievable.
You really looked good, honey. You felt good? You fly? Yeah. It's well, after the meet. We'll definitely get a picture of you, Daddy, and I. Okay.
Football game I did before I came here.
Fantastic. She looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you heard me. That's why I repeated.
No, I didn't, because it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. But oh my gosh,
I
what?
just sent you an email. Yeah, that was insane.
That was what a fun day.
I know. I was like tearing up down there.
Because we were like, and I was like, now he's gonna see me. He's gonna be like, I didn't not do senior skip day to lose tonight. I'm gonna kick
Exactly.
We got to square away.
ass. Okay. Oh.
So you can wear the headsets to hear each other.
Okay, good enough.
Okay. Okay. But we talk through this.
Yes.
So you can sort of keep it between us, because I can hear myself. There's plenty of room.
I think I know her.
Yeah, we're good. We are good. All right, John. I'm excited that now people can hear my voice. So tonight in the diving, we're actually going to be doing 11 dives instead of usual. Oh, here we go. Perfect.
Oh, right, here she is.
All right. So I'm going to give you this and this. So you both have to share speaking through that, but you hear each other through this. Oh.
Olivia just did a 101C, a forward dive in the tuck position. This is forward weak, so Eve is going to start with a 103B. It's a forward 1.5 somersault in the pike position. Great job there. Nice entry. 8 and 7. Juliana's going to start with the same dive, 103B. Great job by Juliana. 7 and 7. Tess is also going to start with a 103B. Same dive, forward 1.5 somersault in the pike position. Nice job there.
Scores are 8, 8 and 1.5.
8 and 8.5. Back to Olivia. Olivia's going to do a front flip, which is a 102C. That is her second forward dive for the night to satisfy that requirement.
Olivia is leading off with dive 102C, forward 1 somersault, up 1.4.
Nice job on the flip, just a little bit flat in the entry.
Scores are 5, 4 and 1.5.
5 and a 4.5. Eve's next dive is a 104C. It's a forward 2 somersault in tuck position.
Eve's second dive will be 104C, a forward dive, forward 2 somersaults, top 2.2.
Great job on that. Nice height, good stand up on the entry. 7 and 7.5. Juliana's going to do that same dive, a 104C, forward 2 somersault in the tuck position.
Juliana's second dive is also dive 104C, a forward 2 somersault in the tuck position, 2.2.
Great job as well. Nice entry, nice getting around, feet in.
Scores are 6 and 1.5,
6.5
7.
and 7. Tessa's next dive is going to be a 105C. That's forward 2.5 somersault in the tuck position.
Tessa's second dive is dive 105C, a forward 2 and 1.5 somersault, 2 point in the tuck position, 2.4.
Nice job there. A little bit crimped in the entry. 6 and 7. Olivia's next dive is a back dive. It's a 201A.
Round 3, Olivia's third dive is dive 201A, a back dive straight 1.7.
Nice job there. Just a little twist on the entry. 5.5 and 5. Very good. Eve's next dive is a 201B. That's a back dive in the pike position.
Eve's third dive is dive 201B, a back dive pike 1.7.
Nice job there. Feet just a little bit apart, but otherwise nice and clean. 8.5 and 8. Very good. Juliana's next dive is a 401B. That's an inward dive in the pike position. Nice job by Juliana. 7.5 and 7. Tess is also going to do a 401B, an inward dive in the pike position. Nice job there. Clean entry. 7.5 and 7.5. Olivia's back up on her fourth dive. She's going to be doing a 5211A, which is a back dive with a half twist. Nice job there. Rolled it over just a bit, but very pretty to watch. 4.5 and 5. Eve's next dive is a 403C. That's an inward 1.5 somersault in the tuck position. Excuse me, there's a 401B, inward dive pike. Seven and a half and 7.
Very nice.
Juliana's next dive is a 403C. That's an inward 1.5 in the tuck position. Great job by Juliana. Just a little bit off the center of the board, but well done. 7 and 6.5. Excellent. Tess is going to do a 403B. That's an inward 1.5, but in the pike position. Nice job on that one. See what the judges think.
Did you notice the scores?
I didn't hear the scores, no. It's a 5111A by Olivia, front dive with a half twist. Excuse me, front flip, the half twist. Eve's next dive is going to be a 403C. Inward 1.5 somersault in tuck position. Nice job. Nice height on that. A little bit crimped on the entry. 6.5, bingo. Juliana's next dive is a 52-31D. That's a back and a half with a half twist. Nice job there. 5.5, bingo. Tess is going to do a 51-32D. That is a full twisting 1.5 somersaults. Nice job there. Good height. 6.5 and 7. Olivia's final dive is going to be a 401C. It's an inward dive in the tuck position. Great job. 5 and a 4.5. Eve's final dive for the night is a 52-11A. That's a back flip with a half twist. Excuse me, back dive with a half twist. Good job. 5.5 and 6.5. Juliana's sixth dive will be a 201B. That's a back dive in the pike position. Oops. Great dive there. Nice and clean. Excellent. 7.5. Tess is also going to be doing a 201B, back dive in the pike position. Job there. 7 bingo. Now Tess and Juliana are going to keep diving, so they're going to be doing 11 dives tonight. Eve and Olivia have done their last dives for the season. Juliana's going to start up with a 203C. It's a back 1.5 somersault in the tuck position. Nice job by Juliana. Again, just a little feet separation, but well done. 6.5 bingo. Tess is going to be doing a 203B. It's the same dive, but in the pike position, back 1.5 somersaults. Nice job, just a little bit short.
7, 6 1/2.
7 and a 6.5. Back to Juliana with a 51-22D. It's a front flip with a full twist.
Juliana's eighth dive is 51-22D, a forward 1 somersault, 1 twist, 3 position, 1.9.
Nice job by Juliana. Just a little short on the landing. 5.5 and 5. Tess is going to be doing a 52-31D. That's a back 1.5 with a half twist.
Tessa's eighth dive is 52-31D, a back 1 1/2 somersault, half twist, 3 position, 2.1.
Great job. Nice and clean there. Good height. Good height on that dive. 6.5 and 7. Juliana's going to do a 301B next. That's a reverse dive in the pike position.
Juliana's ninth dive is 301B, a reverse dive, pipe 1.7.
Nice job. A little away from the board, but well done. 6 and a 7. Excellent. Tess is going to be doing the same dive, a reverse dive in the pike position. 301B.
301B, a reverse dive, pipe 1.7.
A little bit rolled over there on the entry.
Scores are 6, 7 1/2.
6 and a 7.5. Next up, Juliana's going to do a 105C. That's a forward 2.5 somersaults. This is a new dive for Juliana this week. Great night to do it. Last night of her high school diving career.
Somersaults, top 2.4.
Great job. She got herself around. No score. Tessa's next dive is a 303C. That's a reverse 1.5 somersault in the tuck position.
Reverse 1 1/2 somersault, top 2.1.
Nice job there. Also a bit away from the board, but well done.
7 bingo.
7 bingo, 2 sevens. Juliana's final dive is a 302C. That's a reverse 1 somersault in the tuck position.
A reverse 1 somersault, top 1.6.
Great job.
Scores are 6, 6 1/2.
6 and 6.5. And Tessa's final dive is going to be a 404C. That's an inward 2 somersault in the tuck position.
11th dive of the evening. Tessa will be doing dive 404C, an inward 2 somersaults, top. Degree of difficulty is 2.8.
Nice job there. Got her feet out. 7 bingo, 2 sevens on that dive. And that's going to conclude the event for the night. It's a big night for Juliana. Now she, unless she chooses to participate in diving in college, she would be a Dover at this point. When they're done, that's what they call themselves. So we're very excited for her. And I think we're going to head back to the swim events. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to give you guys the mic and the headset. Good luck to everybody.
I do have the microphone, John. Well, that was exciting. We saw some beautiful dives, and
Awesome, yeah.
as Jessica said, that ends Juliana Lucas's high school diving career. It is unfortunate she had the incomplete dive there. That was no score. So we'll see. I don't know if her scores. You know how she ended up ultimately.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out.
Of course we will.
Maybe not tonight.
Yeah. But she's had a great season.
She has,
She's
yeah.
had a great 4 years. And as we said earlier on in the season, she never even dove until she was a freshman in high school. So
Yep.
although she did do gymnastics, but yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
I mean
great.
this isn't even her big sport, right? Is lacrosse.
Correct. Yep. She'll be
Yep.
playing at RPI as a goalie.
Yeah,
so
and actually
I think,
we remember her from back in Stingray's days.
Sure.
Yep.
Sure.
I remember Bob Murchie sitting up here with the Lucases.
Mm-hmm.
And the brother too, Ray, right?
Yeah,
Ray
yeah, but
was-
he swam all through high school too.
Yeah.
I think he might be, Delaware. So this, everybody, we have a 10-minute break, so the swimmers can do another warm-up if they so choose. Usually we see the 500 free swimmers see some other. I didn't know if you could hear me. It went out for a minute.
It just went out for a minute, yeah.
Okay.
We're working with it.
Oh, absolutely. And again, Mike here has a lot of patience as he's trying to figure it out.
Mike.
And we just appreciate that HCAM has been live streaming all of these meets this season, especially since we can't have a full house of spectators. So.
Yeah, and as I mentioned earlier, you and I spoke about this at length at home. My contract was really up last week. I have a six meet contract, and apparently my agent was able to figure out an accommodation. But I may be, announcing next year for Framingham. Apparently they're making a better offer.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
is that it? Well, I'll be still here in Hopkinton enjoying Hiller's high school swim and
All right,
dive.
that's it. I'm going to double your salary.
Oh,
Please
whoa, I
stay.
think John just got an
Double the
offer of a
salary.
double
The
salary.
ratings are going to go way up, I can tell.
I hope so.
I know. Well,
Yeah, money. You guys want to take a break? You can.
No, we're good. You want to take a break?
I don't care. We can still.
We can talk, right?
All right, sure. We'll
Talk
talk.
it up.
Is that right?
We'll talk it up.
We'll talk it up.
Absolutely.
Sure. We're
Absolutely.
going to sell some toasters here.
Absolutely, because what the heck, it's the last meet. This meet definitely has a different feel than the usual
Yep.
Ashland Hopkinton
Yeah.
meets. There's usually unbelievable tension and noise in the room.
Yeah.
So it'll be exciting to see how they do. I know our last meet against Ashland this season, Ashland won both the boys and the girls. So
Yeah.
we're hoping for a different result tonight.
Yeah, but those meets are legendary.
Yep,
Legendary.
they truly are. They truly
Yeah, and
are.
everybody comes in their kit. All the Ashland people come in their kit.
Yeah,
We have our kit on. In case you guys don't know what kit is, it's all your stuff.
exactly.
That's a word I use a lot around my house. My kids make fun of me all the time for it.
This is true.
I happen to enjoy wearing some kit at times.
All right,
Yeah.
so let's see.
What do we got coming up? What is it?
Well,
What is
you
it?
know,
What does the schedule look like here?
The schedule is, interestingly enough, John, it's the same as it is every meet.
Wow.
After the break is a 100 fly, followed by 100 free, then the 500 free, the 200 free relay.
I'm talking about the people that are actually swimming in the
Well,
events.
yeah, but we have time before we get to that,
Yeah.
certainly. But
But I
yeah,
just
we'll
want-
see some exciting things. We're going to see Tyler Holbrow in the, whatchamacallit, butterfly.
Yep.
And then, which
Well,
last week on Monday he had a state qualifying time, which I know there are no postseason, but it's kind of exciting anyway that the state put the times out so the swimmers have some goals, and I hope they get honored in some capacity.
Yeah, but looking in that 100 fly, I mean, one name, Davis Pishoff. He has had a season, a freshman, new to the team. He's had an awesome year, and I'm sure that Tyler is going to take him to the mat potentially, right?
Well,
But either way, it's a win for him. in my
sure,
mind,
he's had a great season, and the other freshman in the race, Natalie Buffard, has had a great season.
Awesome,
Now,
awesome
I don't
year.
know how much fly we've seen her do this
Yeah,
this
yeah.
season, but she's had a great season.
yeah.
And then Aditya, a senior, this is one of his strong events, and I'm sure he's going to do well. And then Sophia's been fabulous this season.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to hold the mic for a minute. I'm going to glasses.
Whoa. Okay, I got it. They don't pay me for this, the holding. Yeah, I mean, now that I got the mic, I can talk a little bit about some of these. So what I'm looking at here is, well, first of all, I go back to Davis and to Natalie. We know their sister and their brother. They were both, I guess, 2018 pillars. Yeah, so that's interesting. And then looking on a little further into the meet, we have the 100 free coming up. Tyler Fallon finishing off the year in a flourish. Looked good earlier in the 200 free. No, he was in the 200 IM. Looked good. And so looking for some good speed out of him. And then the 500, there's a few people that are going at it again. Maggie McCarthy. She's had it a couple of times. I think she's done pretty well. And yeah, of course, Alicia will be there. Kevin is another guy. He's had a great year.
Yeah.
Ryan DeLavis had a very good year. Yeah. And then looking in the back of the meet, we're talking about starting from the 200 free relay. Yeah, it looks like lane 4 is lining up to be a pretty fast time there. Tyler Holbrow, Kevin Gu, Connor Malatson, Tyler Fallon. And on the girls' side, I feel like it could be a toss-up there. That could be a very fast race. Of course, lane 3 has Alyssa Fisher in the finishing off spot.
Sure, but Olivia Scalara has done a great job in 50s throughout.
Yeah, she could put
and
him ahead there a
same
little
with
bit.
Mia
yeah.
Carboni each week faster and faster, and
Yeah.
Sophia's just had a phenomenal season. So
Yeah, Ishi's looked very good this year too, and of course the Scalara sisters have proven to be the swimming sisters Scalara. Okay, I've been saying that the whole meet. Okay, and then going into looking further on, we're almost done here. The 100 back, not my favorite event, to be fair. I could see, there's a lot of good talent in the pool. Where Kayla Burke is going to be featured in that race. Davis Pishoff, Blake Briner. I think this is his last meet, right?
Yep, this
Yeah.
is Blake's last meet.
Yep.
He's had a great career with Hopkinton High School swim and dive. And
Yep. Ishi Karana is doing good. Katie Balster, a freshman, awesome. And to the 100 breast, that's going to be a good race there. In the girls' side, you got Natalie Buffard, Deirdre Belger, and Maggie McCarthy. That's going to be a shootout. Olivia Wade is also in that race. I guess the boys are only fielding one. Connor Willatson is representing the male race there.
well, I guess Brandon Fu is not here tonight, so that's a
Okay.
big hole in the lineup, and the same with Lucas Kaufman. So
Yeah,
those
yeah,
are
I
two
wonder
very
what-
strong freshmen.
What happened to
that,
them? Did you get any of the backstory at all, or there isn't any? Okay.
Well, this was not an originally scheduled meet.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah.
it was added. So
Anything's possible at this point. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. And then in the 400 free relay, you're right. I mean, it's hard to plan your life.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
If you had plans to go on vacation because there's no school tomorrow,
yeah, I couldn't blame anybody.
no.
Would I rather be in a beach somewhere than in the top row of the Milford Natatorium tonight?
I'm thinking no, John. I'm
You think
thinking
this-
you hate the beach that much that you.
Oh, jeez. It's that obvious. It's that obvious. Yeah, I would stay home, but that's all right. I can watch a Yankee game.
There we go.
yeah.
All right, we have a lot of. All right, it looks like everybody's getting out of the pool.
Everybody's getting out of the pool.
And so it's funny, not funny, but maybe they're just or showing maybe it's somebody who hasn't done it before, like when to. This is interesting what they're doing here. It's practicing the coming into the wall and when do you pull it out. So this used to be an issue because if you don't pull it out at the right time. Oh, okay. I bet you. I think that's Olivia Wade. She's probably never been a counter before.
Yep.
And looks like she will be.
Now, do you know, do they use those in the Olympics?
Yes.
They do? Wow. I was surprised that they wouldn't have like something underwater.
I have absolutely no idea.
You said that with a lot of conviction.
Well,
yes. Sounds
yes,
like something
John,
I
they
would say.
do. Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
They're practicing that. That's good.
Yeah, no, well, and that is good because that's an important piece of it. Is you want your counter to, keep it in long enough so you can truly see it, but not be in your way when you do your flip turn. And then the other thing is the counter. We'll talk about it during the 20 laps.
Yeah.
Don't want to use all our stuff.
Yeah,
Material.
we got all our stuff.
All our material.
Okay, they're lining up for the 100 fly. That's Natalie Buffard, lane 2. Sophia Luce, lane 3. Tyler Holbrow, lane 4. Davis Pishoff, lane 5. And Aditya Dutta, lane 6.
And I apologize to the audience. There was a change at the scoring table today, so I don't have my usual contact texting me scores. So
On
I don't
vacation,
have.
on vacation, I guess.
I'm not sure where she is,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
so it's two people who haven't done it before. So I didn't want them to feel they had to keep texting me times.
Yeah.
But I should have run down at the break. I didn't think of
I
it.
don't, I don't mind not being near that scoring table. It just makes me very nervous.
Yeah.
You've done it a couple
I've
of times.
done it a couple times. The scoring table's not bad. I don't like to time. Timing gets me stressed out because if I don't start right or if I'm too fast,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, for the underclassmen whose parents are watching, or sisters or brothers or whatever, there's a lot of opportunities around here to volunteer. Next year, we might be taking our package. I'm not sure, but we'd be happy to help anybody.
Absolutely, we'd love if we announce for HCAM, we'd love some other parents to do it because next year would be our last year. So
Yeah. I
we'd
think
love
it's
someone else.
I think it's a
too.
fun experience. If you and your husband or wife have sat at swim meets like we did all those years, this
Yeah.
is sort of nice little refreshment.
Absolutely.
And plus, they have a nice spread after the game, after the meet. HCAM provides, subs, and they say it rivals Fenway's spread. I don't know. They've been telling me a story. I guess I kind of miss it every time.
All right, so we are going to get started with the second half of the swim meet. As John has mentioned, the next event is the 100 butterfly. And let's see. I thought I just heard him say quiet for the start, but I don't think so because nobody's quiet.
And I would just shout out to Chappie. He's done a great job this year.
Yeah,
He's awesome.
he really has. We really appreciate the opportunity to be able to swim here at Milford High School and for our kids to have a season. So it's been great. And as we mentioned last week or Monday, but we also want to give a shout out to Rich Cormier, the AD. He's been at every meet, and that's great. And I know he worked tirelessly to find pool space for the Hopkinton Swim and Dive team. So
Yeah, he's working on our contracts, I'm sure.
yeah, well, that's a little harder, John. You know,
It's hard.
it's hard.
I just sign the line.
All right, and
Sign on the line.
all right, here we go. Here's the whistle for the start. And they're off. All right, so again, we have lane 2, Natalie Bouffard. Lane 3, Sophia Luce. Lane 4, Tyler Holbrow. Lane 5, Davis Pishoff. And lane 6, Aditya Dutta.
What year is Sophia?
Sophia's a junior.
Wow, she's
Yeah.
got a nice stroke there.
She really does.
Yep. Tyler looks good, looks strong.
Well, he definitely does. And as I said to his mom, I think I said this after the 50 free, you know, the seniors, today was senior skip day, but if the high school swimmers skipped the seniors, then they weren't allowed to swim tonight. So
Yeah.
I think they're determined, the seniors. They didn't not have senior skip day to not win today. So
Did he ever get assassinated? I don't know. I didn't hear about it.
I don't know if he did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you that wow, nice finish there.
Yeah, wow. I was thinking there was another 2 more laps. Goodness, that was fast.
Nice job here, Natalie and Sophia. Nice.
Very nice, very strong. Strong finish by Sophia, and Natalie's doing well.
She is.
And I love, you see Mia really cheering for her. I mean, that's one thing that this team has always been so good about. And I know at the beginning of the season it was not as much because they were told they really weren't allowed to cheer. But as the season has gone on, they've done a little more cheering, and they've always been really supportive of each other. So it's
Definitely. Yeah.
it's great to see. And again, you know, I hope that all the freshmen enjoyed the season this year. It was different than how it usually is, but I know it's their first experience. So hopefully they all enjoyed it, and we'll be coming back next year.
Yeah, and if they have any friends that can swim, bring them out next year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so next is the 100 freestyle. Lane 2, we have Mia Carboni. Lane 3, we have Olivia Scalara. Lane 4, Tyler Fallon. Lane 5, Sean Haley. And lane 6, Caleb Burke.
You know, this is interesting too because you know you see some of the older kids suiting up. You know, in case the audience isn't familiar with it, it's those speed suits I call them or whatever.
Yeah,
Knee
tech
suits,
suit.
tech
Tech
suits.
suit.
Yeah, and you know, generally this time of year people are looking for times. You know, this year is a little different, but I think it's awesome that they're keeping up that tradition. You know.
Absolutely, and often you see them at the TVLs, the league finals,
Yes.
and sometimes the last meet of the season too. But you know, the coach Kristen had said anybody who wanted to suit up in a tech suit, try to drop a little time, have at it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, look at Tyler Fallon is looking good, but I tell you, Sean is giving him a
Sean
run for
Haley,
his money.
yeah, his mom said he's coming into his own. He sure is.
She sure is.
He looks
sure
good.
is. Yeah.
He has a very nice stroke. And these 2 girls over here, Olivia and Mia, look at that.
Yeah, they
Just got
both are
fight
looking
out.
really good. Yeah.
It's a freshman, Olivia.
Yes, she is.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome.
And so is Caleb, is a freshman over there in lane 6. Let's not lose sight of him. He's looking good.
Yeah, Caleb,
He's-
come on,
Yeah.
Caleb.
He'll be swimming the backstroke later. Yeah, he's a strong backstroker, but he's good.
Nice. Mia Carboni just nudges out Olivia.
Yep.
Good job, girls.
Good job. Absolutely. All 5 of them.
Okay, I mentioned it before, the 500 free is coming up. In lane 1, Maggie McCarthy. Lane 2, Charlotte Dowd. Lane 3, Alyssa Fisher. Lane 4, Kevin Gu. Lane 5, Ryan DeLeva. You know, I think it's been an interesting year. I think some of the kids have actually found that they like the 500. And, you know, it's, what is it, about 5 minutes of swimming?
I think it's usually at
6
least
minutes?
6 minutes,
6
John.
minutes. Oh, yeah, the Olympics go in 5. Okay.
But
But
we'll
it's still
see.
awesome. You know, I mean, 6 minutes, so you can survive 6 minutes. You just got to make that kick happen. You know, I know in the NFL and the MLB, they ban the cell phones in the booth.
Well, I'm trying to give you a time just for a point of reference, John. So the state time for that 500, the state cutoff time, is 5 minutes 41 seconds for girls, and then for boys. For boys, it's 5:22:66. So that would be the time you would have to make in a meet to make the states.
Yeah, I mean, I think the kicking is important. Obviously, the whole thing, the turns are become super important.
Absolutely.
And, looking over here, Kevin Gu, lane 4, ahead at the turn. Alyssa Fisher's right there with the boys. I sense something with that. Over here we have Maggie, looks good. Charlotte Dowd next door. You know, the idea is to swim as far as you can and then do a kick. And it looks like in the turn, Alyssa's moved ahead a little bit of the boys, but it's early still.
It is early. I was just trying to find the.
Is it a map of New Jersey you're looking at?
No, I'm not looking at a map of New Jersey, John. I am trying to find the. So everyone, I rushed out of the house tonight because we had a first drive. Our daughter Erin and drop her in Franklin, so I didn't bring my pads, my stack of papers. So I don't have the Hopkinton High School records, but I know I have it in an email. So I'm just trying to find it.
I tell you, my eyes are awful. Alyssa's doing great here. She looks good.
She does. She looks really good, and she is in the lead. So we have Alyssa in the lead in lane 3, followed by Kevin Gu, lane 4, and then Ryan DeLeva, lane 5. And then the two girls here are neck and neck,
Yes.
Charlotte Dowd and Maggie McCarthy. And they both have really
Look good.
look very
looking
good.
yeah.
You know, it's early in the race, but they both look good. They both, it'd be great if they kind of stay together because they'll motivate each other.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and
Now, you know, it's interesting. Charlotte has a little different stroke. She breathes out of both sides. And I wonder if, you know, that's something that she's learned as time goes on. It's unusual.
it is unusual. Some people,
It's not
when they're
unprecedented, right?
yeah,
Unusual.
some people will say that it can slow you down, but I think it also helps give you.
A balance.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I agree.
All right, I have some times from the timing table for the first part of the meet. So let's see what I have here. Talk about needing glasses. Why won't it?
I'll tell you.
Okay, so for the 200 freestyle for the girls, Alyssa Fisher had a 2:05.71. She had a 2:18.52, and Olivia Wade had a 2:39.39. In the 200 IM, Sophia had a 2:38.12. Deirdre had a 2:43.76, and Katie Balster had a 2:53.83. The girls 50 free. Olivia Scalara had a 28.26. Anna Scalara had a 30.33, and then Charlotte Dowd had a 32.78. In the 1 meter diving, looks like Tess came in first with a 2:51.17, followed by Eve with a 2:33.62, and then Juliana with a 2:26.87. And the 100 fly, Sophia had a 113.78, and Natalie Buffard had a 122.44.
Nice job, Natalie.
Yeah. All right, and then let's see. The 100 freestyle. Olivia Scalara had a. Oh, okay. That's weird. But Mia Carboni had a 103.58, and Olivia Scalara had a 104.57. And
Really?
so that brings us. Yeah. Well, it was very close. That brings us up to date for the girls. For the boys, some of the results are 200 freestyle. Tyler Holbrow had a 158.78, and Kevin Gu had a 159.50. That might have been the closest race we've seen so far.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep, and Ryan DeLeva had a 218.96. 200 IM, Tyler Fallon had a 226. The 50 free, Sean Haley had a time of 25.27. Aditya had a 25.95, and Connor was a 27.25.
Charlotte and Maggie are really dueling it out here.
Yeah,
It's
they
awesome.
really are. Oh my gosh, that was like synchronized swimming,
It
those
was,
turns
it
there.
was.
That was amazing. All right. So, and that bell means that Alyssa is on her last 50.
Yeah.
So,
And you know,
gets you
she's
motivated.
she's one that swims that breezes on both sides too. I never noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that, I don't know, actually probably a few years ago, but yeah. All right.
She's pumped.
She is pumped. I mean, here she is on her last lap. The other two girls just finished their 15th lap.
Yeah.
Kevin is on his last lap here. And then Ryan is looking good. Ryan is,
Wow.
Just-
Awesome.
I think somebody's helping the counter out there because he's got 19 instead of the red. Usually for this, you should have the red so the swimmer knows they only have one more lap to go. But, you know, sometimes you don't know it.
Maybe
you know.
he had a defective paddle there. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
It could be, or it could be somebody didn't fully explain it to him. You know,
Sure.
it's not intuitive. All right, let's see. I'll give you guys a little bit more of the times here. The girls still have. So this is another 50 to do when they finish this one. So I'll read through a few more times. The
I'm so excited to see this. This is awesome.
it is
Oh,
awesome.
Maggie's pulling out a little bit here.
Yeah, yeah. All right, look at her go. All right, and in the boys, 200 IM before, I already read those times, right? The 100 fly, Tyler Holbrow had a 57.90. Davis Pishoff a 1 minute 83 100th. Wow, they are neck and neck.
Charlotte almost missed her turn.
Oh, really?
But she's kicking now.
Wow, that I'm telling you, have I not
come
always
on,
said
come on.
the kick is the power? Oh, now Maggie's got a kick too. Charlotte, I've noticed this when she's done this race before. She finds that inner strength to kick at
she
the
must
end
be
there.
killing herself
Wow,
in there.
wow, that was a great
Awesome
race by
race.
both girls,
Yeah,
and obviously by all the other swimmers in the pool.
yeah. I tell you, if you can do that, if she could start that kick
Like
a little further back,
further. Yep,
Yep.
a lap or two earlier. Absolutely.
easier said than done. Okay, we have the 400 free relay coming up. Is that what we have coming up?
No, we don't. First, we have the 200 free
200
relay.
free. I said that. I meant that's what I said.
Well, you said the 400,
I
which
know,
is
I
the
know,
last
200
event.
free
But
relay.
yeah.
Yeah.
All
Okay. In
right,
the first
so-
lane, it's lane 2. Ishii is in there. Lane 3, Olivia Scalara. Lane 4, Tyler Holbrow, and lane 5, Blake Briner. I'll go through the lineup on this one. Lane 2, Ishii, Natalie Buffard, Holly Burns, Anna Scalara. Lane 3, Olivia Scalara. I said Anna Scalara back there, right? Olivia Scalara, Sophia Luce, Mia Carboni, Alyssa Fisher. Wow, she's coming out of the pool in the same lane, and she's just going to swim again. Tyler Holbrow, Kevin Gu,
Who
Connor
also
Walenskin.
just got out of the pool.
No,
Oh, no, you're right. You're right.
Tyler Fallon.
Yeah. Kevin Gu did.
Oh, I thought you said Tyler Holbrow just got out of it.
No.
Whoa, look at this.
Wow, this is close. This is close. All right.
And
It's,
coming into the pool, we
whoa.
got Kevin Gu and Pablo Calvo de la Fuente.
From my angle, it looked as though Blake might have outtouched Tyler Holbrow on that, but I'm not really sure.
Wow.
Yeah, either way, it was close. It's very strong start for
Yep.
both of them.
And the girls here, look at this. This is Sophia Luce and Natalie Buffard dueling it out here, lane 2 and 3.
All right.
Come on, Natalie. And into the pool on the boys' side, Connor Willatson, lane 4, Declan Hanscom, lane 5. Declan's got a nice stroke. He's very high in the water there. I like it.
Yeah, he really does. And he's a sophomore, so it's good. He's
Good stroke.
and
Look at
he's
kicking.
another one who's steadily improved all season.
Yeah.
You know, his stroke looks good.
You know, I have to say, anybody who's watching this, see the fast swimmers, see the kicks. The kicking is key. Look at this. It's just like a
Absolutely.
kicking machine out here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
Holly Burns has always had a really powerful kick.
Yeah.
And
And look
Mia
at-
looks good. Now here comes Alyssa.
This is Tyler Fallon.
Yeah,
That's Tyler Fallon,
that's
right?
Tyler
Yeah, yeah.
Fallon right there.
He's got a
sure.
kick. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of white in that water.
Yep.
And Ryan DeLeva's looking great out there.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Alyssa looks good.
This is
and
Anna Scalara here. And
okay,
Alyssa Fisher.
yes,
Yep.
yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
yeah, they all really look good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's interesting, right? Because we just saw in the 500 Charlotte really kicking that last 25 yards, which pulled her ahead. But in an event like a sprint like the 50 free, you have to kick hard like that both laps, and even in the
Exactly,
100.
the whole way.
Yep, the whole way. All right.
Katie Bolster, lane 2. Ishi Karana, lane 3. Blake Briner, lane 4. Davis Pishoff, lane 5. And Caleb Burke, lane 6. Not one of my favorite events, but I'm starting to grow with it a little bit.
Are you really? That's good,
Yeah.
John. It's always good to have growth.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
I
feel that
always
way.
enjoy the backstroke. I think
Yeah,
it's
I always
good.
feel like it makes me nervous to do it, you know, with the get bump in my head.
Well, you know,
got that big head
luckily,
going, you know?
luckily for all of us, you're not out there swimming. You're up
I-
here announcing with
Yeah,
me.
they said to me that, you know, your head is too large. Your head is too large. I would start to hit it. I would start to hit the wall as soon as I passed the banners.
Yeah, yeah, that you would. All right, so this is one of the only one of 2 events where they start in the water. The other, of course, is the 200 medley relay.
Yeah. Katie Bolster, lane 2. Ishi Karana, lane 3. Blake Briner, lane 4. Davis Pishoff, lane 5. Caleb Burke, lane 6. Now, I just noticed Davis has a lot of underwater there, which is always good in the start.
Yeah, that really can help you get. Wow, he just had a nice turn, Davis. Very nice turn. Blake's right there with him,
Yep.
and
Over here, Ishi and Katie are really battling it out.
yep. And you know what? Caleb is keeping up. He is.
Yeah, Caleb is good.
Caleb is right there with you know, both Blake and Davis. All right, and then let's see. Watch these turns. The turns are just so nice.
Yeah, unbelievable. They
Yeah.
start right at the right time, you know.
That's the key. If you start a little too late, you get
You get
nothing.
nothing.
And if you start too soon, you like
You
just
can miss the wall.
yeah. Yeah, so like here, Katie missed her turn a little bit, so then she ended up a little deeper. So you take a, you know,
Yeah,
half
yeah.
a second to kind of
I mean,
come
it's
up.
experience, right?
Sure.
And you can't really do that too much in practice. You got to be in the event.
Yeah, I mean, I know they spend
'Cause the
some time
pressure, you
at
know,
practice. Yeah,
yeah.
but you're right, the pressure, certainly. Okay, so now we have the 100 breaststroke, and we have lane 2, Maggie McCarthy, lane 3.
I don't know if that's happened. I think it looks different. The
You're
lineup.
right. The lineup looks a little different. Oh, I think that instead of 2, so
She's in
Maggie's in lane 1, Deirdre's in lane 2, Natalie's in lane 3, Olivia Wade, lane 4, and then Connor is in lane 5.
Should I go
So-
down in there and tell them that they're in the wrong lane?
You know,
I can
John,
call
you
out from here.
Could you trot down there? It's only about 2 flights of stairs.
I'll jump down.
Yeah,
Okay.
be a superhero. All right. All right, let's see. I think I have a text here from the scoring table. Let's see what it's giving me here. All right, on the 500, did I mention those times already? Kevin Gu had a 5:50.69 and Ryan DeLeva a 6:11.21.
Nice.
And then in the 200 free relay, so gotta be quiet for the start. And again, that pull out underwater is makes a difference. All right. Ooh, this is close. Look at this. Right now we have Deirdre Belger and Natalie Buffard neck and neck with pretty close to Connor. And then right near them are both Maggie McCarthy and Olivia Wade. So this is a nice, everybody's really right neck and neck there.
Awesome.
This is awesome. Let's see what happens here. So we have a lot of, this is it's a different sport and a different stroke, and you have to, the kick is important here too. It's not a flutter kick, but it's definitely important. But the walls, the push off of the walls and the pull of your arms makes a big difference. So let's see, we have, and of course you see the official is just kind of checking the turns. There's some rules about not just the two-hand, but coming out of the water, under the water. So they always check that to make sure everybody can take a certain amount of pulls underwater, but not too many. So
Coming to the end here.
coming to the end here, it's looking like a close race. I think Natalie's pulling a little bit ahead, then Connor, and then Deirdre. So let's see. Yep. Nice. Natalie
swim.
finished first there, followed by Connor, then Deirdre. And now we have Maggie, who's about to touch. Very nice. And then Olivia Wade. I'd say
Awesome.
strong swimming by all. Very nice race there.
Yeah, now, just so everybody knows, usually, like right now, at the regular meet, they would come out and say what the score was. At the regular Ashland meet, they would come out and say what the score was because
sure.
they wanted to know, they wanted to keep the interest in the 4 free.
Well, always. You're right. They would always give you the score at right before the final event, which is this one here,
Which is awesome. Yeah.
the 400 free relay.
Yep. Charlotte Dowd, lane 2. Katie Balster, lane 3. Tyler Holbrow, lane 4. Pablo Calvo de la Fuente de Madrid, lane 5. And backing up Charlotte, Ishii, Anna Scalara, Deirdre Belger. Lane 3, we have Katie, Mia, Sophia, Alyssa. A lot of us there. In lane 4, Tyler, Kevin, Davis, Sean. That's a fast one right there. And lane 5, Pablo Calvo de la Fuente de Madrid. Lane 5, Ryan DeLeva. Lane 5, Ryan DeLeva, Caleb Burke, Aditya Dutta. And we're just as we're finishing up the meet, it's been good to do this with you this season. And thanks to everybody up in the booth, keeping the satellite feed going for us.
Absolutely. We thank you, Mike, and all of HCAM. It's great, and it really gives the opportunity for people not at home to, people not here, the people at home to see the meet. So again, we appreciate that HCAM has actually been streaming all the sporting events for Hopkinton High School.
Yeah. We have to stay on after, right? Because for the
We do
giveaways?
actually. After this event, they're going to do the coach's gift presentation.
Okay. Did you tell Mike? Because
We just did.
he sometimes says he has a plan after the.
He might have
after
a
the
plan, but now he knows he has to stay another 3.5, 4 minutes. Although there'll probably be a little lull in between before the gift presentation. All right, so who do we have going in the water? It looks like Kevin Gu's about to dive in there in lane.
That Tyler just came out. Kevin's in.
And then in lane 5 is
Ryan
that Ryan's
DeLeva.
going in, Pablo
Right.
finished. And
Pablo's
then
finished, yeah.
Mia Carboni,
Carboni's
lane
in,
3.
and Ishii is going to go in right now. She's getting ready to dive, and she's in. Over there we have Ryan DeLeva, lane 6, looking good. Kevin Gu, of course, lane 4, looking good. They're all doing well here. Yeah.
Absolutely. Mia in
She
lane
looks
3,
really
she
smooth,
looks really
yeah.
smooth, really good. And Ishii looks good. Ishii is moving. She's definitely catching up.
Now it's going to be the
Making up
last.
some ground.
What we're seeing here is the last high school swim for a lot of these kids.
Absolutely.
Tyler, we just saw Pablo.
Yep. Mia, who's in the
Mia
water
is
right
in the water
now.
right now. I think she started in this pool probably over 10 years ago.
Probably. I can't remember when she started, but yep.
Yeah.
And let's see.
That's Davis now in the pool, I think. Yeah.
Yep, that's Davis in lane 4, and Caleb Burke just dove in lane 5. Is that right? Yep. And then that's Sophia in lane 2. And in lane 1 is Anna.
Yeah, you know, it's funny because you'll never have another year like this, hopefully. You'll never have
Yeah.
another year like this.
Absolutely.
I listened back to our show a couple of weeks ago, and you can tell we had the masks on.
Yeah, a couple
yeah.
of people have said that I needed to speak a little bit louder, but you feel like you're shouting. But
Yeah,
it's tricky.
yeah.
It gets a little muffled, especially with the surround sound.
Okay, we got
All
Sean
right.
Haley in here, lane 4.
All right.
Yeah.
He is looking good.
He's helicopter in there with those
Yeah.
arms.
He's determined to catch Sophia.
I
there.
didn't know him before this year.
He's been on the
That's-
team.
And that's,
Well, as long as Deer's
who's that? Caleb finishing up.
Yep.
Aditya
so
going in. This is the last time Aditya is going to dive in.
Same thing with Alyssa. This is
Alyssa,
Alyssa's
this
last
is it.
dive. The two of them.
Did I just see it? I missed it.
You missed it.
Oh, yeah.
Hopkinton, their last
Well-
Hopkinton swim dives. All right.
Barb
let's
and John,
see.
this is the last time you're going to be watching your daughter swim here at the Hopkinton, at Milford.
Yep. She'll be off swimming in Wheaton. All right. Aditya is determined to catch her. And then in Deirdre's goggles, if you saw her when she's breathing, they are off of her face. That is always a really
Bad sign.
bad sign. Challenge to swim.
Yeah, it
like
usually
that.
happens in the Olympics once or twice to somebody.
You think?
Yeah. But I always recommend the two-hat
Well,
rule.
she has the two caps on. I'm sure. It's just
It happens.
it happens. She got out of the breaststroke, walked back, and I don't know. Maybe not.
Maybe
a
it'll
great
make her
dive.
swim faster.
Maybe.
Aditya is looking good over there.
Yeah, it was
finishing
a
up.
nice strong finish.
And that
And
was
then
Alyssa,
as
looked
well.
good.
And now, let's see. Maybe Deirdre can do a little power kick to finish it up. All right, come on, girl.
So we'll stay on for a few minutes as long as Mike's good with that.
Yeah. All right, and she is done. So that concludes the swimming. This concludes the Hopkinton Swim and Dive season. And like I said, they'll be doing a presentation of gifts in a few to the coaches. The officials are just getting the last times from the timers. The kids in the water will either swim down with their masks or they might just say, heck, we're getting up. I'm not sure. It looks like they're swimming down. So again, it'll be interesting. I don't think we even saw the results from Monday's meet yet against Boston Latin. So this is what's so weird that you don't even know. So, and I don't know when Ashland is swimming this meet.
Yeah.
But they might have already swim it actually, or maybe they're swimming
Yeah.
it tonight because tomorrow starts school vacation. So
Yeah,
they
I mean-
have to swim it, to
Yeah.
either already swim it or swim tonight.
Now,
so
in a typical year, the season is really over right before February break.
that is correct.
Yeah.
It
And
can
this-
start the Monday after Thanksgiving, and
Yeah.
then, or no, not the Monday after Thanksgiving, the first Monday in December. I don't know that there could be a difference.
And then
but-
they'll have the states like the second weekend of the vacation.
Right. Normally,
of the February vacation.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well,
So-
obviously that fell by the wayside this year, and
It did, but lots of hugs all around.
yeah.
Everybody really, it was really a great season, and I think that everybody on this team, all these swimmers, were real troopers because they were determined to have a season. They've all worked really hard, and they still made sure they had their camaraderie, the walk in the park. They didn't do the big carpools, but they did do some carpooling, so you get to know some of the other kids through that.
Yep.
And they had, yeah. So the posters on Monday, the whole senior night, all the posters, the
Awesome.
banners,
Yeah.
the baby pictures. They gave the girls, not the girls, all the seniors, the juniors, sophomores, and freshmen chipped in and gave all the seniors a nice water bottle with a decal and a gift card to Bed Bath & Beyond.
Nice.
So that was a nice gift for the seniors.
Oh yeah, they're gonna need that when they go to the dorm room.
Absolutely, absolutely. I heard Holly Burns is excited to buy a Keurig for her suite because that was one of the things she was going to get. So,
Wow.
All
so
good
she's gonna
stuff.
get a Keurig?
yeah.
Just go out to coffee. Go out for coffee.
No, they're very smart, John. You, who used to always yell at me for going out to coffee for too much.
Well, since I've been home for a year, I'm
Now you're
I'm into
interested
the
in going
tea.
out to coffee.
The tea.
The tea, yes. A lot of tea.
A lot of tea. A lot of green tea.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
Absolutely. So, and we actually have a guest photographer tonight. So besides Heidi Holbrow, who's been taking pictures all season and always puts together a beautiful memory book. Oh, for those parents still listening, if your child wants a memory book, Heidi sent an email today with the instructions to Venmo her the money for the book so she can place the order. But anyway, I distracted myself, which, as John knows, I do frequently. But Sterling Worrell is
I
here
saw that.
tonight taking some photos. For those of you who don't know Sterling, he is a teacher at the high school. He teaches photography. And his daughter Ansley used to be on the team. And
I guess
He-
19. I would
yeah,
say.
she graduated in 19. And
Yeah.
but he offered to come take some pictures. So, all right, let's see. Are the kids going to do the coaches' gifts? I think they are, and let's see if they're going to say something. So, and again, the seniors this season, we have.
So
All
what
right,
is this?
so-
This is a coach's gift.
This is the coach's gift. The seniors already received their gifts on the other
Yeah,
day from
yeah.
But so the seniors, I just want to recognize them again. So that's Holly Burns out there. We have Juliana Lucas, Aditi Aduta, Tyler Holbrow, Blake Briner, Mia Carboni. And I am missing. I don't have my program, so am I missing somebody, John? Tyler,
Did you
Blake.
say Juliana?
I said Juliana. That was definitely not 10 names that I just rambled off. Alyssa.
Yeah.
And so. All right. Well, maybe.
Maybe they
did
did it. They
Maybe
do it
they
behind
did it,
the
and we
ball
can't
there.
see it. I don't know, because now Coach Kristen is saying something. So I'm just going to say they have some beautiful flowers for the three coaches, as well as some treats. And also the team, besides chipping in for the coaches' gifts, they also chipped in and are donating $700 to the Canty Underdog Scholarship Fund, which goes towards giving a scholarship to some graduating seniors. So,
Awesome.
yeah. So, Brad Canty used to be a swimmer on the Hopkinton swim team. And the scholarship always recognizes students who, fight hard and overcome
Yes.
some challenges. So, the team is really excited to chip in towards that as well. So,
Nice.
they'll be making a $700 donation to the fund. All right. Is that a
Are we
wrap?
ready? Yeah.
I think
it's a wrap.
that's a wrap.
Oh, no, they look like they're holding gifts or something.
Yeah, they're supposed to be giving the gifts.
Stanley's still waiting too.
Oh, Deirdre wanted a picture with us. We didn't get that.
Hopefully they do it where we can see it.
Oops. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Thought maybe they already had done it.
The kids are going down there.
Oh, okay. All right.
Sterling.
Yeah, I think Tess had asked Sterling to come take some pictures. So.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little like herding cats at the moment. So.
Sterling. Sterling. Up here.
Oh my. All right. Well, Holly has a mic, so it looks like she's trying to begin something. Alyssa's got some stuff. So all right, here we go.
Yep. That's good. Yep.
All right. All right. Well, we have a lot of dead air time. Sorry about that. Not quite sure what's. All right. Yep.
That's nice, Chappie. You got a little gift there too.
Yep.
Is this us? Oh wow!
All right. Nice shout out to you, Mike.
Shout out to you, Mike. Awesome.
Wrap it up.
It's a wrap.
All right, that's a wrap. Wait,
We're going back to the
wait.
studio. What? Okay, here we go.
We get a selfie first.
Get a selfie first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Should we get one
go.
with
Yeah, we
Mike?
get one with you. Get one with Mike.
Yeah, where are they? There you go.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Oh.
let's send it. Let's send it.
Oh. All right.
All right.
Excellent.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Mike.
thank you.
Take care. Bye.